Hit the spin. Diva show. About to begin. My sky is sharp like a headline cut. Heels too high, but I still struck. Got a joke for your ego, seat for your pride. If you came thin skinned, better step aside. You want the truth or the sweet little lie? I only got time for the shock in your eyes. The Diva Show is about to begin. Get ready for the laughs and the chaos I'm in. I'ma tell you a story, then I'm spilling the tea. If you feel a little caught out, baby, that's on you, not me. I said what I said, and I said what I meant. If your jaw hit the floor, then it's time well spent. I said what I said, let it live in your head. 'Cause I said what I said, what I said. What I said. Pull receipts on my little clutch. Names and dates, so I brought a bunch. You can clutch your pearls, you can fake that shock. But your group chat knows I don't miss that clock. You came for calm, but you stayed for the mess. Every punchline it lands like the truth in a dress. Ah, the Diva Show is about to begin. Get ready for the laughs and the chaos I'm in. I'ma tell you a story, then I'm spilling the tea. If you feel a little caught out, baby, that's on you, not me. I said what I said, and I said what I meant. If your jaw hit the floor, then that's time well spent. I said what I said, let it live in your head. 'Cause I said what I said, what I said, what I said. This ain't a rumor, this is the news. If the shoe fits, baby, that's your shoe. Don't beg for mercy, you beg for a seat. Now you front row to the roast and the heat. Ooh, the Diva Show is about to begin. Get ready for the laughs and the chaos I'm in. I'ma tell you a story, then I'm spilling the tea. If you feel a little caught out, baby, that's on you.
I put in my Discord, it's literally the summertime. So yeah, so since the last time I saw you guys, I went to Austin to go see Ariana Grande. I also did my annual road trip where we snuck in a little bit of a camping. Then I did another camping trip during the 4th of July weekend. Then I had a guest come in for about a week where I don't want to spoil too much because it's gonna be a YouTube video. I'm not making it. Someone else is making it of who my house guest is. And when that video is ready, I will be sure to let y'all know, promote it if you guys are interested to see what the life of Diva is, if you are interested. But yeah, but this stream, everyone, this stream. So why this stream is happening. By the way, if you hear a fan, I live in Texas, and you could just go check. It's hot as shit. So this is just what if you hear it, I'm sorry. It is hot as shit here. So I got to have my fan going or it's just not going to work. So I apologize for that. So while I was on my camping trip, so this was like I think it was the second one. It was during the 4th of July. I was with the Scorpio. And I mentioned it a couple of weeks ago. I was like, hey, like, I'm really curious what this movie's about. Obsession, because everyone's talking about it. And the one thing that surprised me, and I will give you, I made some notes, trust me on it. But, oh, don't do this to me. Here we go. When it beat Baby Grogu, when it beat Baby Grogu, child, a YouTuber movie outperformed the Mandalorian movie that had the Disney machine behind it is crazy work. Crazy work. And you had the fucking Baby Yoda on there too. And then here's another thing about it. Let me see. I did get these out. Ooh, my computer is like, we don't want to live anymore. That's not it. That's not it. Is this it? No, that's not it either. Anyways, what I did find, I did write it down, what I found. Sorry about that. I did write it down. So the Obsession movie, they're saying there's like a lot of misunderstanding. So what they're saying is they're trying to say it's like the highest grossing film of all time, where it's not. But it holds the record as the highest grossing film made on a budget under $1 million. So that's what the highest grossing is. It's the highest grossing film with a less than $1 million budget. That's where it is. That's where it's sitting. But it did break a lot of records, and it is extremely impressive because here's how much it made. It's at $400 million right now. Like, this was like back in July 5th. It hit $400 million. I don't know where it finally landed, but on July 5th, it was at $400 million. So I have no idea where it landed. But like, so I wanted to watch it because I was just curious. I was like, what is this about? What is this about? And it's camping. It's nighttime. We're in a tent. Don't worry about how I watched this. None of your business. But I watched it. Okay? Don't worry about how I did it. I did it. Don't worry about it. Okay? Okay. So the first thing first, what I really want to say before, I'm just going to let y'all know now, this is not going to be a positive review. I'm just letting y'all know now. This is not going to be a positive review on the movie. So if you're expecting me to like give them roses and like be extremely positive about this film, this is not what this is. Not at all. Y'all are bugging as fuck. Bugging as fuck. And to be quite honest with you, I'm concerned. I'm concerned. Concerned as shit. I barely finished the motherfucker. That, when it had 30 minutes to go, I was literally looking at the phone and I was like, how much more of this? Because I cannot do this anymore. This is like, I want the copy everyone else got. And then I started seeing all the tweets of people kind of voicing the same opinions as mine. I was like, oh, so I watched the same shit. Because sometimes, like, how people be gassing up movies and be talking really, really like positive about movies, like, I'll go and watch it and I'll just like do like a double take with it, and I'm like, oh, I must have got the wrong copy. I would say like the movie that really made me feel like I really got the wrong copy was Beetlejuice 2. Because y'all were really saying the most about that, and that was fucking trash. That movie, I was like, ooh. And I watched it on HBO Max too. So I don't know what happened. But before I rip this movie a new one, I want to give a huge, huge, huge shout out to this young lady right here. Her name is what's her name? Indy Navarrete. I'm probably mispronouncing it, but this right here, this girl right here. Let me tell you something. The reason why this movie made $400 million is because of this young lady. It is literally because of this young lady, because everybody else was shit. Everybody else could not act at fucking all. At all. Like everybody. What's up, tipster? Everybody fucking sucked except for this young lady. This young lady, she really understood what the assignment was. And to my understanding, she is getting phone calls. So people were like bitching and shit about her pay being really, really low. Bitch, no one knew who she was. I know everybody's trying to come through saying she did this, she did that, bitch, why do we know her now? Why do we know her now? Obsession. She will get her money back moving forward. I hope if she needs a new team, I hope she gets it. If she is a new team, I hope she gets it. I need her shit tight. Because this is a star right here. I got nothing negative to say about this actress at all. She did her big one. She did her absolute fucking big one. Everybody else was fucking trash. Now, we all know what Bear looked like, and I'm going to leave it there. So if he gets, if they pick him for a biography, don't be surprised. No, his name was Bear, excuse me. The man that played Bear, what's the actor's name? I have it in my notes. Michael Johnston. Yeah, we all know what documentary you gonna be in, boo. Anyways, so that's all I got positive. Now I'm gonna rip this movie a new one, so just hold it up. So, why is everyone skipping the part? By the way, viewer discretion advised. Why is everyone skipping the fact that this is a movie that is promoting rape culture? Y'all really sat here and pumping up this movie about a girl that got raped the whole time. That was crazy work. Like, she got raped the whole time. And y'all are like, bet. Based. And you motherfuckers that were defending Bear, women, do not go. Women, if they pass you a drink, don't accept it. Don't accept their drinks. Because this whole movie's about rape culture, ladies and gentlemen. The whole fucking thing is about rape culture. Like I said, I did not like this movie, and I'm going to rip it a new one. So the movie starts with Bear having an extremely cringy conversation with this girl. It's extremely cringy. Very uncomfy. And it's just like, wow. And then his best guy friend, Ian, is sitting there like gassing him up, telling him what he should say, what he shouldn't say, because he's in love with this girl named Nikki, right? So Ian is like trying to gas Bear up. Now, here's the thing. From me in the get-go, when I was seeing how Ian was talking to Bear, I knew he was suspicious, and I knew that wasn't Bear's friend. He was one of those friends that's like, I'm going to keep you around because you're a loser and you make me look good. That's the type of person Ian was. Bear, I'm going to keep you around because you're an incel, you have no game, and you embarrassing yourself, and the fact that you don't know how to talk to women or interact with women amuses me. That is what Ian is. But the main character is Bear, the incel. So Bear goes to this magic shop, I think to get something for Nikki. I don't know. The shit was boring as fuck. And he goes and gets an item called a One Wish Willow, whereas if you break it, that you'll get your wish will come true. So he goes to some place. Like I said, the shit was boring. He goes to some place, and I saw this shit like last month, so bear with me. But y'all still wanted this. Y'all voted on my poll saying y'all wanted this, so I'm gonna give it to y'all. So they go to some place, and Bear like cringy as fuck. Cringy as fuck. Like, Bear is cringy. And he's like trying to talk to Nikki and da-da-da. And it's like clear that Nikki's not fucking with him at all. Like, it's like clear. Like, she is not fucking with him. Like, it is evident. And so he takes Nikki home. And Nikki is doing everything she can to gas up this girl, this other girl that's in the friends group. Her name is Sarah. And she's like gassing her up. What do you think about Sarah? What do you think about Sarah? Like pushing Sarah towards him, which I'm like, Bear, there you go. If a bitch is pushing another bitch to you, she don't fuck with you. She's trying to get the other girl to get with you. By the way, men, bitches don't just push other bitches to you for no reason. It's because that bitch likes you. Let me repeat. If a female is pushing another female in your direction, saying like, what do you think about her? What do you think about her? What do you think about her? And you're not getting a clue that the bitch that's talking to you does not fuck with you and is trying to get you with another bitch, it's crazy work. So Nikki is doing every single way possible to let him know, I don't fuck with you. And he's not picking it up at all. So he drops her off. And one of the contexts is that I forgot to mention was Ian told her to call her, I think it was like, let me get because I have notes. Excuse me. Freaky Nikki, that's what it's called. Got it. So Ian tells Bear to call her Freaky Nikki because she likes that. First off, Bear, you should know right then and there that Ian wasn't your friend. That it was shit like that like irked the fuck out of me because I'm like, Bear, you really that dumb, bro? But okay. So before Nikki leaves, Bear tells Nikki, hey, if you like me, just let me know now. And he says, I don't. So I'm like, okay, so you're a pussy. So then he calls her Freaky Nikki. She doesn't like it. And then like she just leaves, right? And so he missed his opportunity to tell her that he likes her. Also calls her Freaky Nikki. And it didn't bode well because why the fuck would you say that to a girl? Anyways, so he's like so upset that like he completely put himself, like now he realizes that he's completely in the friend zone, which by the way, he was already there because I'm only talking about like the first few minutes of the movie and I'm making it, and you could tell that it's clear that this bitch doesn't fuck with him. But I digress. He breaks the willow and says, I want Nikki to love me more than anybody in the fucking world. And that's when it happens. And that's when the assaults start happening. Because Nikki gets possessed by a demon. And that demon is in love with Bear more than anybody in the world. Nikki is not. And throughout the movie, Nikki tells him, this isn't me. This is not me. Even through the movie, there's a part in the movie that he realizes that the person that is in Nikki's body isn't her. And he doesn't care. He's like, why can't you act like Nikki? And she's like, I can't. And he's like, can you just try? Can you just try? Please, just try to act like Nikki. Like, that's how disgusting this guy is. Is that he knows that that is not Nikki. He knows that he's having sex with the demon, and it's not Nikki. There was also a point in the movie, and I'm going to share it. So she wakes up. So Nikki wakes up. The demon is asleep. Nikki is basically pleading to him, please kill me. I don't want to do this anymore. Please end this for me. Please end this. She's begging him to kill her because she does not want to be forced to have sex with him. It doesn't want to be forced to have a demon possess her. His response, what would be so bad about being with me? That's what he says to her. She's pleading with him. Can this please end? Please kill me so this ends. His response, not, I'm sorry that I did this to you. I'm sorry. I didn't know that you would be possessed by a demon. I did not know none of this would happen. I want to do the right thing to free you from this. He does none of that. He says, what would be so bad about being with me? The worst part isn't that Bear made the wish, it's that he kept choosing it, even after calling customer service. So there was a scene where he calls customer service to get the fix the wish, not even to remove the wish, because the person on customer service was, do you want to reverse the wish? And then Bear goes, no, I just want to tweak it. So even then, he's not even like, oh, I want to remove the wish because this is morally wrong and I'm sexually assaulting this girl. No, not at all. He's like, no. Can I just tweak the wish? And then, so that scene happened. Then this scene happened. But like, where he gets to the point of, what would be so bad about being with me? And that's when I'm all like, oh, so you're a rapist. I'm like, this is so bizarre to me. It's so bizarre to me that a movie about rape culture has just grabbed everybody's attention like this. Now, it's crazy. It's crazy. LC from the chat, this movie is basically what happens when incels get everything they think they want. Absolutely. This movie is the incel anthem. It's no shade. It's no shade. This movie's an incel anthem. So basically, he finds out that he cannot get another wishing willow because basically, as the movie progresses, the obsession of that the demon has over Bear is so out of control that like the demon is like duct taping the door so he can't get out. She's being really aggressive towards other people wanting to talk to him. She's being very possessive, wants to know where he is at all times, doesn't want to be alone at all, like freaks out when he leaves her at all. Like basically doesn't want him out of her sight at all. This is what this demon is doing. So he's like, hey, this is getting out of control. So he goes to get the wishing willow and he realizes that you can't break it once. You only get one wish. So then he goes to Ian, the guy friend that I was speaking about earlier, and ask him, hey, can you fix this wish? This is what happened. I possess Nikki, blah, 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 blah. Can you fix this wish? Just break the willow and say you want this. So Ian breaks the willow and says, I want $1 billion. And then there's a scene of money coming down from the sky. And then he's like, oh, so you were telling the truth. It's like, yeah, I was. Which that scene kind of irritated me because I was just like, we all knew that was going to happen. Because we all knew who Ian was as a person. So like that scene, there was like zero shock value to that scene for me. And it was just like way too predictable. So another thing that happened in the film, so the Sarah girl that was bringing up. So Sarah decides after seeing Nikki being all over Ian and not Ian, all over Bear and stuff and doing all that stuff, like being all over him and like being all obsessed over him and things like that, is Sarah having feelings for Bear. She decides to talk to Bear and tell him, hey, by the way, Nikki and Ian been sleeping together this whole entire time. So I don't know why she's like in your face now. And that's why I'm irritated, because she was fucking Ian this whole entire time. They've been sleeping with each other. And I told her that I liked you. So this is annoying to me. Now, was I shocked that Ian was fucking Nikki the whole time and was a scumbag to Bear? No. Again, something so super predictable, which I guess that was like the one thing about this movie for me that like completely tuned me out. Like with the writing, the bad acting from everybody else, was everything was so fucking predictable. So at the final scenes of the movie is, so the demon that's inside Nikki is like really not fucking around, and Bear knows it, doesn't give a shit, leaves the demon alone to go see Sarah privately, kisses Sarah in the car after making a wish to possess somebody and been raping them for weeks. But okay, Bear, what a choice. You go kiss a normal girl who liked you the whole entire time, who you didn't have to break a wishing willow for and rape them for weeks on end. But you did that to Nikki. So you're kissing the girl that actually wanted you. So he goes and kisses the girl that that actually wanted him, which that pissed me off because I'm like, so Nikki's been sexually assaulted for no reason this whole entire time. Got it. So Bear is kissing Sarah. Demon Nikki sees it, fucking kills her ass. And I'm like, rightfully so. What do you want? You made a wishing willow saying, I want Nikki to love me more than anybody in this fucking world. And you gonna go kiss another bitch in the car? Okay. So basically that was one of the kills, and they went and buried Sarah. Then while Bear comes back to Nikki, after Bear failed for Ian to break the wishing willow, he's going to go ask Nikki, the demon Nikki, to break the wishing willow to fix the wish. So while he's trying to talk to Nikki to fix the wish, Ian comes in saying, oh my God, you were right. And Nikki kills Ian. So one of the things that Bear found out while trying to figure out what to do with this wish was they said the only way for a wish to end is if the person that made the wish dies. So Bear goes, and this was the final bitch move for me. And this was the final bitch move for me where I was like, okay, so he is a rapist. It was, so at the end, he locks himself in the bathroom and then is taking pills to kill himself. So he takes a bunch of pills and then the last minute tries to throw them up. So he never wanted to make it right. He never wanted to make it right. He takes a bunch of pills to kill himself to free Nikki from the demon because that's the only way to do it. And he tries to throw it up. So then he leaves the bathroom, sees Demon Nikki smiling at him. He smiles back at her. They do one final kiss. And then he dies. And so then Demon Nikki freaks out until finally the spell ends. So Demon Nikki was about to kill herself. So then right before she does, because she grabbed the gun to try to blow her brains out, regular Nikki comes back. She looks around, sees Bear dead, sees Ian dead. I'm pretty positive that she's aware of everything that's happened to her in her body the last few weeks. She starts screaming. And it was so well done by that actress. It was so well done. So well done. Because there were so many emotions and things that were going through that I felt in that scream, which was, I've been sexually assaulted for weeks. A demon possessed me. And I killed 2 people that I was friends with. And now Bear's dead. And so she's screaming at the end, and while the movie goes, saying, what did you do, Bear? What did you do? Now, there was another movie that this YouTuber did that it starts with saying woman arrested for 3 murders and wanted to go and then was sent to the to the asylum. So people's theory is that was Nikki that they were referencing in that other movie that was made by the same director. So for the people that thought that Nikki was going to get that Nikki was going to be like, oh my God, I was possessed by a demon and this is why these people are dead and this is why these things happen. No, she went to jail. So Bear fucking raped her for fucking weeks and now she's in jail. the fact that they try to make this piece of shit a good guy makes me sick. It makes me fucking sick. It makes me sick to my fucking stomach. Like, I could not believe that people were calling this fucking movie cinema. Oh, this is the best thing ever. This is great. This is what society wants. This is the kind of movie that people want. This is why this movie beat The Mandalorian. Da-da-da-da. It was basically a bunch of fucking incels. It's pathetic. This movie is an incel anthem. Instead of just saying, hey, this girl doesn't like me, let me go be with somebody that I like and that likes me too, that we can mutually like each other, instead of being a mature adult and taking that route and just accepting that, you know what? What do people say? The world's rejection is God's protection. What happened to you assholes that talk about Jesus every 2 fucking seconds and you're sitting here glorifying a rape, like a rape movie? It's fucking crazy. It was about 20, 30 minutes in that I realized, oh, this is a rape movie. This is a movie about rape culture. And I did see people firing back, saying that this movie's disgusting and everything. Now, am I sitting here saying like, oh no, this movie shouldn't exist? No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, I just think it's really disgusting that this movie blew up as much as it did. That's just my opinion about a girl's assault over and over and over again. And this is what this piece of shit says, because she is so sick of being raped. Can you please kill me? He says, what would be so bad about being with me? He made her being raped, her being possessed about him. And by the way, when he made this statement, he was on his way to go see Sarah to go kiss her. So he's a real piece of shit from the top down. A real piece of shit. Now, I'm positive, I didn't see it, but I know how the internet be interneting. I know there's motherfuckers that said that Nikki deserved it. I know they're out there. LC from the chat, I thought this was a horror thriller movie. Never thought this was an incel. Yes, it is. It's an incel glorification movie. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. So no, I hated this film. The writing was horrendous. And like I said, this girl right here, I want everything for you. You fucking nailed your shit. Your facial expressions, the way that you were able to understand what was going on and being able to let the audience know when you were the demon and when you were Nikki, the way you were able to do that with your facial expressions, with your voice changes and everything, you were absolutely fantastic from the top down. Everybody else was fucking trash. Hopefully you guys get lessons. Hopefully y'all do better. This movie would not be a hit at all if it was not for this young lady. If it was not for this young lady, how bad the writing was and everything, this shit would have died on Tubi, and I stand by that. They said that she is getting phone calls. I think they said Christopher Nolan even called her. She's getting phone calls. So everybody that's bitching, like I said earlier, everybody that was bitching about how much little money she made, she's going to get it. She's going to get it. She's okay. She's okay. She's going to be okay. I hope she gets a great team. No, I wish nothing for the best for her. Like I said, all my flowers go to her. If you guys want to go, the only reason why I would recommend this film is to go see this woman's performance. Her performance was so spectacular, in my opinion. It's not going to happen, but I want a Golden Globe nomination. I'm not going to hold you. I want a Golden Globe. SAG. All of it. I want a nomination. I'm not kidding. I want to see her at the Oscars. Log Roach, dress her, please. You have time. Dress her, please. Don't play with me. Now, I'm about to piss y'all off. Because we're about to talk about the Odyssey. So I'm just going to let y'all know right now, I'm going to piss y'all off. This stream's not going to cater to the people that want to push crazy narratives on the internet. This stream isn't for you at all. It's not. Like, I'm not gonna, like, you motherfuckers that were trying to make the Supergirl's failure more than what it was crazy work to me. The movie failed because it was bad. Shut the fuck up. The movie was bad, and I'm sick of you motherfuckers keep on playing in my fucking face, trying to tell me that James Gunn is like the Messiah. He's fucking sucks. Shut up. Well, he did Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, we all know that the MCU was taken over by Disney after Infinity Wars. Shut the fuck up. Or was it Endgame? Yeah, it was after Endgame. Disney took control of it, and look at the box office. And I'm pretty sure Guardians of the Galaxy was pre-written already, so shut the fuck up. Well, he did really good. Shut the fuck up. Y'all get on my nerves with y'all shit. Anyways, let's talk about the Odyssey. I went to go see it the proper way, not IMAX. My house guest took me to go see it. So I saw it, and we're going to talk about it. I saw it. Now, so this is going to piss y'all off, and that's fine. The Odyssey crossed the 800 million mark at the global box office yesterday. It's already Christopher Nolan's third highest grossing non-Batman movie of all time, and it did it only in 16 days. This will be $1 billion film. This will be $1 billion film. I'm sorry. Now, before I get into my review of this, I'm going to do non-spoilers because I think that's the best way. I did the spoilers for Obsession because y'all could have bootlegged that shit by now. But the Odyssey, I'm not going to do spoilers because if you guys have the time and the extra money to go, you guys should really go see this film. So this is what I will say. And this is really going to piss a lot of people off, what I'm about to say. When y'all called her ugly, I knew it was racism. When you called her ugly, you called Lupita Nyong'o ugly, I knew y'all were being racist, and I don't care about anything else that came out of your mouth. I did not care anymore. I did not care. Because what you will not do is call her ugly. You're crazy. You're capping. You let someone that looks like a fucking dog with tits walk all the way around and y'all call that hot. I got blue jeans. Yeah, her. Looking like Droopy. Get the fuck out of here. Looking like Droopy. And you're going to call that ugly? I got another picture for y'all because I know y'all are like, well, that was just that picture. Try again, bitch. You gonna call that ugly? When y'all did that, knew y'all were being racist. I knew it. I knew it. Because that's all you had, was calling her ugly. That's all you had. I want to get that off my chest. So we're going to do non-spoilers, but I'm going to talk about what I felt like performance-wise from the people that stuck out the most to me. It was very clear to me that Christopher Nolan carries a presence when it comes to actors, and actors have a lot of respect for him. And when Christopher Nolan calls you, you go. You want to work with him. And you could tell that was the case. You could tell that you do not want to fuck up with a Christopher Nolan film, because there was an actress, and I remember her because she was like super famous for a while. I cannot remember her name right now, but like if I describe her, she was so she played Leonardo DiCaprio. She's French, so it's a pronunciation problem for me too. So she was in the third Batman movie that Christopher Nolan did. She was in the Inception movie. She played Leonardo DiCaprio's wife. And then she was in the movie with Brad Pitt. Let me grab her. She was beautiful too. I should have brought this up. Yeah, I'm not going to pronounce this fucking name. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all ain't go catch me. Can't do that name. It's no shade. Her. You remember her? You remember her? Yeah. Her. Okay. I don't know if it's true or not, but there was like a rumor that she was like disruptive on set during the third Batman movie. There was a rumor about that. And we haven't really seen her since she did that that movie with Brad Pitt. Can't even recall it. And after she did Inception, have we really seen her since? No. So there's that. We haven't seen her since. So Christopher Nolan, especially when watching this movie, it really strikes me that actors really, really want to. It's like a real honor to work with him. And this is like no shade. So before I went and saw the movie, I did not have a high opinion of Tom Holland at all. I'm just going to keep it a buck. I did not. And I just saw the new Spider-Man movie, and y'all do what y'all want with that. I'm not even going to touch that one. Anyways, so I wasn't really expecting much from Tom Holland, because like, girl, what has he done in Spider-Man? Like, Andrew Garfield has scenes in Spider-Man that killed it. So did Tobey Maguire. What has Tom done? I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. That one? Okay. I don't feel so well, Mr. Stark. Okay. If that's if y'all want that one to be your one, you can have it. I wasn't that impressed with it, but okay. Anyways, so I didn't have much expectation. When I tell you that everybody came to ball, everybody, I would be shocked if no one sharpened up their acting and took acting classes before they hit this, went on set. I'm not fucking around. Everybody was 10 tones down. Every fucking word they said, every piece of the literature that they had, their script, they owned it. There was not a line that happened that was said in that was like said in a fucked up way, or it didn't have any meaning. Like, everything, every fucking thing meant something. Now, Elliot Page, y'all are about to get mad at me, and I don't care. Elliot Page gave because they didn't have that much screen time. Elliot Page earned their check. Elliot Page earned their check. there was a scene that Elliot Page did. Pin drop. Pin drop. It was quiet. Nailed it. Perfection. And the scene was so powerful and so great. It was about a 3-minute monologue. It wasn't a dialogue, it was a monologue. It was about a good one, like probably like 2 minutes, the most 3. Nailed that shit. Don't play with Elliot Page. Don't play with Elliot Page. Elliot Page, fuck that shit up. I was blown away. Matt Damon actually acted again. Because you know, for years, Matt Damon has been kind of like doing his little bullshit movies to get his little check. It hasn't really acted in many, like in like probably like 20 years. We haven't seen Matt Damon act. No shade. I was reminded Matt Damon was an actor. Matt Damon is an actor. Yes, he is. No notes. Okay? Anne Hathaway. She can act. I know. I was shocked. Because to me, like the Anne Hathaway movies I've seen, Princess Diary, it was like Ella Enchanted or Ella Ever After, Devil Wears Prada. She played Catwoman that one time. I'm not saying she was a bad actress, but I haven't seen her act. She was going for that Oscar, bitch. And there's rumors that they're trying to figure out where to place her. If they're going to give her supporting or best actress. But no, she did her big one also. Anne Hathaway did. Okay, Anne Hathaway. Now, y'all probably seeing the memes with Robert Pattinson screaming, "Get these beggars out of here." I'm not going to play it because I don't want to get striked. Robert Pattinson, he was I'm telling you, everybody was fucking acting. Everybody. Even Charlize Theron, who she hasn't acted, in my opinion, since Monster. Because you remember she got her Oscar doing Monster. She hasn't acted since that. She has not. She even came to ball. She played Calypso. She even came to ball. Now, here's another thing that pissed me off about y'all. Was that y'all made up a whole lie about Elliot Page's character, which was crazy. Then another thing was there was like a viral clip, because y'all were trying to hurt the movie, but y'all are idiots, of Elliot Page running to meet the Trojans. And you were trying to compare their running to Brad Pitt's running. Let me explain the difference. Brad Pitt was playing Achilles. Elliot Page was playing Senna. Now, if you want to watch the movie, go watch the movie. But if you read the story, you'll understand why Senna ran the way they did. Because Senna ain't shit. Senna wasn't that good. So if y'all go say Elliot Page was horrible at running, they were supposed to be horrible at running, you dumb bitch. Like, y'all are so ridiculous. Ridiculous. LC's asking, was John Berthnall was good? Absolutely. Absolutely. He had a good 3 minutes. It was a good 3 minutes. It was a good 3. Travis Scott, there was the way that it was very quick scene with Travis Scott. It was in the beginning where he was singing the song the song of Jesus Christ. Why did my name? I feel so dumb. I can't remember the name now. I'm so bad at Greek names too. That's the one thing that I was like really bad at. Was like Odysseus. Yeah, Odysseus. Okay. Odysseus. It sounds like I'm fucking the name up. Matt Damon's character. When he was talking about the song, when he was doing the song of it, Travis Scott, the way that his vernacular and how he did that beginning, roses. I never heard something positive being described as it was a good 3 minutes. Well, they didn't have long screen time, Stan. It was not long screen time. So if you're expecting to see so the largest screen time obviously was Matt Damon. So most of the movie was Matt Damon with his soldiers trying to go home. That was the biggest piece of the whole movie, was the soldiers that he was with. That's where most of the lines were at. Was there. Yes, they did go back to show what was going on in Odysseus's island, and you did see, but I think Anne Hathaway had 20 minutes of the whole film. No one had a large screen time except for Matt Damon. Odysseus, thank you. Odysseus, thank you. You see, I got help. Anyways, Robert Pattinson had a good enough screen time, but even Shia LaBeouf's wife, child, come close. When I tell you that woman can convince you that she's in love with anybody she is supposed to be acting with, my God, today. When I tell you that woman, because I've seen her in Pearl, Frankenstein, and I think this is the third movie I've seen her in. And when I tell you she's the most convincing bitch I've ever seen in my life. If I was dating her or if I was in a relationship with her, I would be like, bitch, you are so convincing with everybody else. I don't know if this is real with you and I. When I tell you that bitch can convince you that she's in love with anybody she's on the screen with, that she's sharing screen with, that bitch can. No notes. She gave a good 45 seconds, maybe a good minute. She wasn't in it long. We probably saw her for 5 minutes. But she did one, it was probably less than a minute. I was like, this bitch is good. Mia God. Shout out to Mia God. So yeah, Anne Hathaway, there was one scene and in one of the still frames of the scenes gone viral on X. Give her roses. Matt Damon, if he gets nominated, I wouldn't be surprised. Tom Holland was playing ball, bitch. Playing ball. Tom Holland was doing the most. I was here for it. Tom Holland did so well that I have to say he's a good actor. I would not have said that before I watched The Odyssey, but he is a good actor. He did his big one. Now, the final thing that I'll comment on. This is gonna make y'all real mad, so buckle up. Miss Zendaya. Oh, also, before I did that, Lupita Nyong'o, it was a good 2 minutes. She gave a good 2, good 3, because she wasn't on the screen that long. So she did one part, she ate it up to a good 2, a good 3. Miss Lupita did. Miss Lupita did her big one too. Everybody did, but Miss Lupita did her big one. She did a good 2. Now Zendaya. Let me tell you about Miss Zendaya and why her name is on the poster. I'm going to explain to you why her name's on the poster, because people are doing their researching. They're like, she's not in the movie that long. Why is she on the poster? I'll tell you why. And by the way, Christopher Nolan said that Zendaya did a scene and he said perfect. He was correct. So Zendaya character is Athena. Okay? It's Athena. Take it as you will. So there's a scene at the end where she says nothing. And you understand the entire moral of the story why Odysseus took so long to get home, you understand the whole thing by Zendaya not saying a word, but the way she looked at Matt Damon, the way she had her face placed, her body placed, it explained the whole fucking movie without saying a word. Without saying a word, she explained the whole movie. I get chills thinking about it. I understood. And that was the scene that Christopher Nolan said perfect. By the way, I have not seen that scene leaked at all. The person I went with, we were driving back to my house, and we were talking about it. We were like, God damn. How do you explain the whole moral of because like to me, I was trying to figure out, like, I was like, okay, so we're at the finish line. We're at the finish line. How did Elsie spelled it out for me? Hold up. Odysseus is talking to the wife, and like they're having their conversation, whatever, and Zendaya does her thing. It was great. And then if you know the story at the end when Odysseus kills everyone, it was fantastic. The whole bow scene was fantastic. Like, you've seen it all over X. It was fantastic. So, my final verdict of the Odyssey, 10 out of 10. I honestly think I like the Odyssey so much with everything about it, with the acting and everything, and like how the writing made sense. All the scenes made sense. How great the scenes looked. The fact that Christopher Nolan did not use AI. By the way, there was like a scene in this new Spider-Man movie. It looked so insanely bad. It was crazy. And I went to go see it with the Scorpio on Thursday. And while I was ranting about how I disliked it, I brought up that scene to him, and I was just like, did you see that part? Like, that looked like complete shit. And he knew exactly what I was talking about. He was like, yeah, what the fuck was that? And I'm like, yeah, this movie. And by the way, that movie's breaking records. So it's just people don't give a shit. So, like, Disney doesn't give a shit. Like, they're just going to AI whatever the fuck they can. I'm pretty sure this Doomsday movie is going to be AI slop. There's already like tags on it on the trailers saying that it's AI. So if you're anti-AI, I don't know what to tell you. AI is here to stay. And the movies where they're not using AI, there's people on the internet trying to ruin them. So there's that. So the people that are like, oh, I don't like AI, but there's actual people out there that are trying to destroy a film because there's a trans man and a dark-skinned black woman being Helen of Troy. It's crazy work. And then they went there and fucking lied about Elliot Page being Achilles. He was never Achilles. He was Sinon. I believe Achilles is in the Iliad. This is the Odyssey. Now, I'm going to watch the movie on my birthday weekend in IMAX because the movie is doing so well. They extended the IMAX run, and I was on my phone while I was working, like you're not supposed to be. And I saw that announcement, so I went and got 2 tickets. My friend, she paid me back. But yeah, so I got tickets to go. So we're gonna go see that on my birthday weekend. So I'll let you know what I think about the IMAX experience because I'm telling y'all what my regular experience was, which I really did enjoy it. Also, for anybody that goes watch the film, there is one scene that I'm actually really concerned how I'm going to handle it in the IMAX, because like when I was in the regular theater, it was a lot. There is one scene, and when I tell you this is the loudest I've ever heard of anything, it was extremely loud. And the scene made sense to be loud. It wasn't like you're just loud to be loud, because I feel like that's what some people do. They just like make scenes to be loud for no reason. But like this scene had the right to be loud. So so that's, if you have sensitive hearing, like watch out for that. But no, love the Odyssey. So excited I'm gonna see it in September. So excited that my friend dragged me to go see it. Because like I really wasn't gonna go watch that shit, because like I said, I don't know. I don't like Tom Holland, y'all. Like I don't know why. Like he seems like such a nice person. I just don't like him. Like it could really be that I don't like his Spider-Man. Like I don't. And then what sucks is just that like his movies are so fucking successful that he's never going away. Like it's so annoying. Like he's never going away. So it's just like, okay. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all. So, let me see what y'all said. Like, there was one thing that LC said. I don't know if you remember. LC said, I don't know if you remember the School Days anime, but this feels like School Days in real life. This movie is basically what happens when incels get everything they want. Bear wanted to juggle multiple women with no consequences. Listen, if I died and I was Nikki, I'm going straight to hell to dismember him. Yeah, so I agree with all that. Yeah, that was up. And then, yeah, that's all I have. So I am thinking, you guys, so I'm going to do a teaser for the next stream real quick, because I really like, there was something in my heart that wanted to have this conversation. I really wanted to have this conversation. It was like in my heart. So I saved this particular video back in September 28th. And then on September 31st, this tweet comes out about, cannot pronounce his name. Ali has called out Marvel for Blade never happening. You had me under contract. They have billions of dollars. If they wanted to do the movie, we would have done the movie. I feel ready to move on from the Blade question. Those questions are for them. He also said in the interview that like he spent a year learning how to use a sword. So we're not going to play the video because like I just want this video to be what I promised that it would be. So, but I'll give you guys a teaser of what we're watching.
Hey, everyone.
So this is Bo DeMaio. Okay, so this is Bo DeMaio. And he is going to talk about his cancellation, why he's no longer the showrunner of X-Men 97, and how he got canceled. Now, this stream that I'm going to do has nothing to do with me agreeing with anything he allegedly did to those people. What he did was fucked up. It was absolutely fucked up. And so that's not the purpose of this. In this video, and we're going to watch it next time, so just stay tuned. In this video, he talks about how he was part of the Blade project. The project that is dead in the water, and what the fuck happened. And I remember when this video came out, and I remember that I listened to all of it, and I felt like it was really, really, it was just really uncomfy, right? And I'm like, oh, this is uncomfy. But then he started talking about the Blade part. So I really want us to go over this. Because I really wanted us to do this conversation, especially rightfully so. A lot of projects. By the way, again, this is a stream that's going to piss y'all off, and that's fine by me. Disney, you don't know how to handle black characters. You don't know what to do with them. You don't really know how to handle female characters either. The only character that you successfully handled well is Wanda. And it's because the girlies and the gays showed the fuck up and watched WandaVision. Because if we didn't like that shit, WandaVision wouldn't have to spin off to Agatha all along, because the same weirdos were trying to talk shit about Agatha all along. And then again, the girls and the gays showed up for Agatha all along. And so now we're going to have Vision Quest. That's supposed to be like the finale of the trilogy. But yeah, outside of Wanda, which you didn't really handle Wanda well in the Doctor Strange movie, so I might as well just like shove that comment off. Like, you don't know how to handle women and you don't know how to handle black people, Marvel. Like, you fucking don't. Because Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that show, I felt like y'all did a really excellent job in setting up Captain America. After that, you fucking suck. You fucking suck. And so then what are you guys assholes are doing now? Y'all are pigeonholing him and bringing out Chris Evans. Oh, y'all didn't like Falcon, so we're just going to bring back Chris Evans, who we killed off. You fucked up the Ironheart show. It looked like shit. The promotion was shit. You fucked that shit up. You left Monica Rambeau in another universe. Loved her. You left her. Another universe. You greenlit Wonder Man. You were promoting Wonder Man, and now you just canceled Wonder Man. There was another MCU project they were supposed to do. It was supposed to be a spinoff of the women warriors, the female warriors in Wakanda. You canceled that. Now, for the people in the back, but what about Black Panther? Don't do this. Don't do that. Out of all those examples, they didn't fuck up Black Panther. Okay. Because they know better. That's why. And now the Blade movie's gone. But yeah, we're gonna watch this weird video. Not today, though. Not today. We're not going to watch this weird video today. We will watch it, though. So stay tuned. We're going to watch this. Now, to be fair, because I can already hear y'all. You're defending Bo DeMaio? No. I'm not defending him. I think he's weird as shit what he did. It's weird. And especially with some of the shit that I've seen this season of X-Men 97. Sorry, I believe it. I believe it a little. I believe it a lot more now. Due to his accusations, if you hear his accusations and you watch X-Men 97 season 2, it's kind of like, oh, okay. But no, we're going to watch the whole video. He's going to spill Blade tea, and in my opinion, that's why he got canned. It has nothing to do with the weird shit he was doing at that studio. It had nothing to do with that. It had everything to do with what happened with Blade. And I 100% believe every fucking word he said about Blade. I believe him. But no, we will watch this. We will watch it, and that is my spoiler for you. Okay? I'm basically, you guys, my summertime fun is done. It's done. I think the only thing I have left scheduled is my Kesha concert, but that's like on a Friday, and I'm not like going out of town or anything. But that's like the last thing I have. I even had like a surprise of someone coming that I haven't seen since like 2019, which was fun. So I had a lot of fun this summer. For people who are like, well, summer's still here. Well, summer's over for me, bitch. Look at my bank account. Where is it? Here we go. Thank you so much for watching the show. I appreciate you guys. Remember, if you haven't already, hit the like button. Also, leave a comment. It really does help the algorithm. While I was away, I saw that I gained subscribers. Thank you to everybody that's new here. Welcome. But yeah, thank you guys for coming and being patient with me. See y'all next time. Bye.
Building it up, one little stream. Smash that light, smash that sun. Help me out, show some.